It's a matter of great honor and privilege for me to review the passing out parade of another proud generation of maritime warriors. Your smart turnout, immaculate synchronization and spirited bearing in today's parade is reflective of the highest standards of the PNS Rahbar, dedication of your mentors at the Academy, and selfless devotion of the midshipmen and gentlemen cadets to the cause of training. The award winners deserve special admiration for their outstanding achievements, particularly the proud parents and guardians whose constant support has inspired you to relentlessly endure the testing days of training and graduate with flying colors. Let me also congratulate our dear cadets from friendly countries of Turkey, Bahrain, Iraq, Palestine, and Djibouti, who have now become illustrious members of the prestigious Pakistan Naval Academy community. Today marks a new beginning and a unique opportunity in your lives as you join Pakistan Navy, an organization known for superior military ethos, meritocracy, and professional excellence. Maritime warfare is emerging and adapting with the ever-changing character of warfare. The spectrum of maritime challenges makes it imperative for Pakistan to maintain a strong maritime force, an efficient navy which must be second to none. India tends to exploit its so-called strategic relevance, hubristic mindset, and military capacitation for adventurism aimed at political gains. In recent years, under the pretext of counter-terrorism, India's political leadership, marked by a troubling absence of strategic foresight, has twice undertaken acts of unprovoked aggression against Pakistan. On both occasions, their recklessness was met with Pakistan's resolute response, which not only preserved national honor, but also averted a dangerous broader regional escalation. Pakistan, despite grave provocations, acted with restraint and maturity and demonstrated its commitment to regional peace and stability, which has led to Pakistan's role as net regional stabilizer. However, the assumption that Pakistan would have any constraints in the face of any future violation of its sovereignty reflects a dangerous misleading of strategic fundamentals. As we steadily but surely build our comprehensive national power, any enemy acting on perceived vulnerability of Pakistan under the illusion of strategic impunity or miscalculation would get an assured, swift, and a very befitting response. The onus of ensuing escalation, one that may ultimately bear catastrophic consequences for the entire region, will squarely lie with the aggressor. Pakistan will protect its sovereignty and core national interest decisively and without hesitation. The successes of multi-domain operations of Marka-e-Haq shall never recede from the Indian memory. I recall here